So the last thing I'll say, and we're gonna do a no cap recap this weekend, and we'll go into more detail, especially. But I made a huge mistake. This is my one regret in Italy, and this is my soccer, my calcio error, my calcio mistake. So. Well, I went to Milan.
You got a red card? This is your red card right here.
I two-footed Maradona. I really made a huge mistake. No, I went to Milan. I went from Lake Como to Milan. We stayed in Milan for 2 nights. It was lovely. We took the train from Milan to Napoli. And
it was like 4 hours?
It's like 4 hours. A bullet train, lovely. I mean, it's another just shining example of how the U.S. completely...
What infrastructure really looks like.
It was just so easy to get around.
You took the Amtrak from Boston to D.C. You're like, I was scared for my life.
So took the train, and when I was in Milan, on the way to the train, what I wore to the train was an AC Milan kit.
Oof.
I was just like, all right, this is a nice shirt. I'm in Milan. Let me wear my AC Milan kit that my brother got me when he was in Italy years ago.
Right.
I'm an AC Milan fan. I just wore the kit. Everybody was like, nice kit, blah, blah, blah. And got on the train. I was tired. I was still kind of jet lagged. Get on the train.
In Napoli, there's just people holding knives.
Get out.
They heard. As you passed Rome, they heard you were coming.
I get out in Napoli wearing this AC Milan.
For those of you who don't know, Napoli is like gutter. It's like hardcore.
It's everybody. You were saying that to me.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful,
yeah,
and it is a little bit. Look, I'll say it's a little more. It's working class than Milan.
It's got Newark vibes.
Yeah. Okay, but I respect it. It was the place in Italy that I went to that I was like, and I even texted her. I was like, I got to come back here. This is feels like real Italy.
Yeah.
Compared to the posh Milan or whatever.
Right. Milan is their Fifth Ave.
Right.
It's a fashion capital.
I get out in Napoli. I'm so tired. I don't even remember what I'm wearing.
You're like, these people seem friendly. They're all staring at me.
I love your language.
The spitting at my feet, I don't get, but everything else seems pretty welcoming.
But I get out. And I'm like, initially I'm like looking to take the trains. The trains are pretty accessible there. So I'm like, it was a little bit difficult. There was only like a bus to go to our hotel. So I was like, let's take a cab. Get to the cab line, and immediately
that's where it was going to go off. Cab drivers.
The cab drivers. Literally. In Napoli, all the cab drivers, they have a system where there's no like person that works for the train station that directs all the passengers to a taxi.
Yeah.
It's just like one of the taxi drivers gets out, and it's like then he does the job and he directs everybody. But this time it was like maybe 6 guys. I get up to the front of the line. The guys are just like, what are you wearing? I mean, like, they don't even speak English. And they're like, what is this? Yeah. They're just so mad at me that I'm wearing this AC Milan kit.
It's real. This is real shit.
I'm like, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it's not like mad like I'm in danger, but mad like, why would you do this to us?
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
But people are going to see you in my car.
100%. So as soon as I get there, first guy, he shows his muscle, like he shows his bicep, and it says like 18 whatever blue and
and all that.
Then another guy's like shows me his leg. All the cab drivers showing me
there's like bullet hole wounds, and you're like yeah. So we're walking into this.
I'm asking the guy. I'm like, I need to go to this hotel. He's like, I mean, it was like. None of them wanted my money.
Yeah.
None of them wanted to take me.
It's like dressing like the owners of PSG in Alabama. You know what I'm talking about? Like the white.
Oh, sure. Like a chic or whatever.
Look, you seem like a nice guy, but I can't have you in my car. What's everyone else going to say? You know what I'm talking about?
J.K. Tritt said Napoli, the Newark of Italy.
Let's go. I've been saying that forever.
They were going to say Christian almost swam with the fishes. So this one dude finally agreed to take me.
Christian almost swam with the fish.
He finally agreed to take me. He's like, all right, fine. And then I go put my luggage in the car. He shows me he has a bumper sticker. It says Napoli on it.
Yeah.
We finally get in, and then before he gets in, he's like, it's gonna be It's gonna be 25. It's normally like 15 euro. He's like, it's gonna be 25 euro because you're wearing that shirt. And I'm like, all right, bro. Like, at this point, I just need to get.
And that's not illegal in Italy.
I'm not even arguing with you. I don't want no problems. Like, at this point, I'm kidnapped by this guy. And then I get in. He
Put the blanket over you.
He's like, you're not gonna see your wife. Yeah. You take that shirt off. On the dash, just Maradona stickers all over.
Yeah.
And you see that? He points at the thing. He's like, you see that? Dio.
Yeah.
Dio. He keeps going. And I'm like,
said, that's my podcast host's dad.
so I'm just like, yeah, I know. I'm like, look, I'm not an AC Milan fan. And I'm trying to explain to him. And
does he understand a little bit of English?
He understands a little bit. Like, I would say most of the cab drivers kind of, I would say pretty much everybody had a pretty good working grasp of English.
Yeah.
It wasn't that difficult to get around. Then knowing Spanish.
Not like Japan at all.
No, not at all.
So, like, we've never heard this tongue before.
Some people spoke Spanish. Even at the Vatican, I met a Dominican dude. at the Vatican. He's lived in Italy for 15 years. He spoke English, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, German, and Polish.
You met a Dominican spy,
bro. This dude was like straight up tigre, like tight clothes, the whole thing,
silk shirt,
and the most like eloquently, like just spoke every language. I saw him speaking to all these different people because they were trying to. He was like a tour guide, and he was explaining to people how to get places. It was unbelievable. So
the Dominican cadence is very similar to like Southern Italian too, so that probably works.
Okay,
you know how like Southern Italian, it's a very sing-songy.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. So the dude,
I gotta meet a Dominican who speaks German. I gotta do it.
So the dude, finally, like again, he didn't speak English very well, but when he dropped us off at the hotel, I took off. I'm telling him, I'm like, hey, look, when I get here, I'm not wearing this shirt. I'm taking it off. And he, in fluent English, he goes, burn it.
That's what an experience in Italy should have been.
Yeah, that was the realest moment I experienced.
What was Helene thinking this whole time?
She was a little
nervous laughter.
No, I mean, because she didn't understand Italian as much as I did.
Right.
Like, not that I understand much, but I speak Spanish. I understood the vibe that the dude was giving off.
Yeah, tones changed.
She was more concerned, like, why is he charging us $10 more? Like, that was her.
Because we're showing up alive.
But I got you a gift, actually.
No.
From Napoli.
Oh, I didn't get you a gift from the country burning.
But look at this. I got.
Oh, my dad.
These are Maradona socks.
Look at this.
Maradona was, and it says Dios with the 10 in the middle. I mean, look, the dude, there was Maradona merch. I mean, absolutely everywhere. I know that he is a legend,
right?
And I've seen it, from the documentary and like the stuff from Argentina. But being there, the dude, I mean, this man is still alive. I mean, alive and well. He is doing just fine.
That is so dope. Have you been to San Napoli, the restaurant on Houston?
No.
It's owned by a guy from Naples. It's a pizza place, and literally the waiters wear number 10 shirts. They had Napoli kits, like T-shirts. There's Maradona everywhere. There's Maradona kits everywhere. Like I think he has every kit. Sevilla, all of them. Every one that he's ever worn, he has up. It's absolutely crazy, but it gives you an idea of like what Naples is actually like.
Totally. That is crazy. But I loved it. I think Italy was great. I can't wait to be back. It was I had a great time. Maybe to catch maybe a Serie A game. Now I want to go to a Napoli game. I want to see these guys.
Look at this. Football was born in the late 18th century and is currently the most popular sport in most countries of the world. One of the most important figures in football history for his talent and personality, that's a great way to put it, is certainly Diego Armando Maradona, El Piba de Oro, who always has been number 10, the number 10 strongest in the world. That was a weird sentence. But yeah.